Some of you all may be thinking, is this happening again? Hey! And it is. It is happening again. Because we only got 1 minute before the show begins. I only got 1 minute. Let me share this with my friends. And it is. Only got 1 minute before the show begins. It's happening 2 times, y'all. Oh, yes. We live for the other side. Somebody's going to be like, yo, I thought I just saw. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. You saw nothing at all. So I just want you to know that. Only got 1 minute before the show begins. After these few seconds, Nima will begin. What's happening? It's your boy Nemo the Fish Man, the Dramatic ATGA Money, Nick Fury, Johnny Kablam, and all other names that they call me. I'm here to help you focus on your mission. Not your emotions. Taking you over. So, don't worry about what you saw before. Just worry about what you're seeing now. We're going to hope and pray this does what I needed to do. Okay? Okay, cool. So, the message. No matter how many times you're hearing this, right? There are no more rules. That's the message. And it comes from the heart. Believe in yourself. People are like, what is going on? My message is simple. And I got to do this. I got to practice. And now I'm telling you this story. Okay? You don't need no more permission. You don't need no permission to go do your thing anymore. No more permission. You don't need it at all. Okay? If anything, this is your permission to go be great. Because people have made these rules literally to hold you back, right? To keep you from being great, to keep you from being dynamic. They made these rules because they said if we create these rules, we stay safe. And that's not cool, right? We want you to be extraordinary. We want you to be out the box. We want you to be game changing. And these rules are created to slow you down, to take you out the game, to keep you from actually achieving your goals, right? Like now we're talking about how you can go ahead with your smartphone. If you're a plus size curvy girl, if you are too short, if you're a certain skin color, break all the rules, fam. And that's it. And right now, I'm breaking all the rules, right? They said, clothing line, chill out. You're doing too much. Who you think you are? It's never going to work. There's no way. All these people got clothing companies. Chill out. Find something else. Keep it safe. Don't go after the dream. Be a sports medicine guy, right? Be a physical therapist, right? Do that. Do this. Do that. They told me a lot of things. And I said, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm feeling that. And here we are. Right? And if you're watching this, I appreciate you watching live. If you're watching Pundit Replay, I appreciate you as well. If you're hearing some sounds, some static, I apologize. We're working through it. I'm not recording this again. But what I will say is this. There are no more rules. You've been lied to. You've been bamboozled and tricked. So now I need you from this day forward, from you watching this episode once or twice, to go after it, right? There's no more rules. There's no more anything, right? Go make your own thing. Go get in your own bag. If you want to make something wacky and weird or your show concept don't fit the mainstream, what you see on the CBSs and the NBCs, make that. Create that. Design that. That's you. And what happens is we're all skeptics in the beginning, right? I don't know. I don't think it. And then what happens, right? One person picks it up. We're like, okay. 2 people pick it up. 5 people, 7 people, 12 people. And as it grows, those same skeptics are like, man, maybe it ain't that bad. Maybe that artist ain't that bad no more. Maybe I should give that person a try. So you just keep doing what you're doing. You just keep being consistent, regardless if it's not the cutest, regardless if it's not the prettiest. You don't worry about any of that, okay? You don't worry about any of that at all. You just keep doing what you're doing. And I will say this. When you feel like you wanna, I feel like Eminem. When you feel like you wanna throw in the towel, right? When your palms are sweaty, all right? You know the rest. Drop it in the comment section. You still go out there and you make that happen. Right? Because that moment when you're in your gut and you're like, I don't know, and I don't see this anymore. This doesn't seem like it's working out anymore. It's actually about to blow up. Legit. Like the moment you're like, ugh, it's about to take off. I was listening to the young homie Amorphous last night. I'll tag him in this, let him know I was chatting about him. Really big DJ doing mashups all over the place. Was listening to him on his live stream last night. He said that a year ago, he was about to throw his old dream away. This year, this man getting sent packages from Ivy Park and doing co-DJing sets on IG Live with Kelly Rowland. But last year, he was like, I'm about to throw in the towel. Thank God he didn't. And thank God you won't. Because we all get to that point. I get it. It's so natural. I wish you knew how natural it was to not want to be doing what you're doing. It is absolutely normal, but we don't normalize these things. So then you feel like, man, I'm a failure. It's stupid. Da, da, da. No. Break these rules. It's all been made up to literally keep you from winning the race. They'll literally, once you break a rule, they'll literally change things to try to shut you down. That's literally how this game works. Because there are certain people who want to win and only want to win. But because you are creative, because you are just a genuine dope human being and soul, because you are absolutely worthy, you're going to get to where you need to go and then some. And you ain't got to worry about nobody. You gonna sell out venues where people told you you'll never fill up Madison Square Garden when, post COVID. We don't want you filling it up right now. But post COVID, you'll never be able to get 200,000 people to this. Nobody's ever going to buy your t-shirts. No one's ever going to come to your thing. No one's ever going to rock with your music. And then this time next year, they're going to be the biggest fans. That's how this works. Literally, people hate, and then they end up being the biggest ones highlighting you and supporting you. That's literally how the game works. Nothing has changed. This has been like this forever. They always doubt the underdog. Like, have we not seen this story? This story is literally tiring. We see the story year after year. Somebody does something, everyone's opposing it. A couple weeks later, still opposing it. A couple months later, everybody's like, Couple months after that, it ain't that bad. 2 years later, 5 years later, they're opening up. They're the comedy act of the year. Their makeup line just skyrocketed and now has a shelf in Sephora. We see this all the time. There are no rules. 10,000 hour rule, throw that rubbish out the window. If you could work hard in your craft, an hour a day for the next 6 months, you'll probably be better than half your peers. All that 10,000 hour joint, let's get that out of here. It was a cute theory, but it also made you feel like you had 10 years to waste. 10 years, that's when. So you decided to move slower and not work on your craft and not actually harness your skill because you're like, 10 years, 10,000 hours. 6 months. Go hard. Hour a day. You waste an hour on something. We all do. I've been scrolling through social media for an hour. These things happen. I'm not here to put you down. I'm just saying switch up the time and how you're using it. Hour a day, 6 months. Pick up the violin. Pick up your keyboard. Start practicing your singing. Whatever your craft is. Start painting every day. And you'll be like Miss Mitchell with your paintings in Peloton, right? Like You'll be like all these other people who are right near you. The 28 Days of Dreamers that I'm featuring, go look back in the years of all the people who've been featured. Hashtag on Instagram, 28 Days of Dreamers, right? Go read their stories. Go see what they're doing. Go see what they were doing when we posted about them and then what they're doing now. Literally, people have been giving you the same formula every time. I don't know what y'all are listening to. I don't know what songs y'all are singing. It's just time for something different. The young lady I'm referencing with the Peloton joint, her name's Melissa Mitchell. You can go look up her story. She had a passion. She had a craft. She wanted to do all this cool stuff. She wasn't really a painter, from my knowledge. And she can correct me. She can jump in the comment section. But she said, you know what? I got an idea. Now you can see her work with Spanx. She's been in Vogue, Essence, BET, Nike. I'm just saying. You just pick up whatever you need to pick up and make it happen. 6 months. You go hard an hour a day. Trust God. Trust the universe. Whatever you trust. And go make it happen. Too many rules. That's why we all broken and can't figure out nothing. Because we're following these silly rules. And that's all I got. This is message dose. Because the first message got messed up. So I did this again. Because I love y'all incredibly. It ain't about me. It's about G.O.D. I think y'all get the point. Break all the rules. They were never real to begin with. All made up. Now you get to redefine things. And I look forward to seeing the rules that you break. Come this time next year, I want you to circle back and be like, Nemo, I was one of the couple people, one of the 10 people, one of the 7 people who watched your message. My life hasn't been the same. That's it. We only look to impact one. We only hope to get better by 1% each day. And that's the game changer. Y'all be good. I love y'all incredibly. Once again, it ain't about me. It's about G.O.D. Share this with your homies. Holla at your boy.